Hello guys, I'm back. I'm in a slightly different little setup thing because I moved and I moved to uni, which is why I'm making this video. If you couldn't tell by the title, I'm making a little vid about uni, what I wish I knew before I came here, and what I think needs to be talked about, quite honestly, and my experience. Everything in this is totally my experience. If you don't agree, that's chill. This is just what I've been through. Wow, freaking dramatic, but so just so everyone knows, I go to Cardiff University. By the way, this video is in no way like bashing my university, like it's a great place. I'm just like giving my kind of feedback. I'm in my second year now, and I just thought, because it's like end of freshers, everyone's like seriously starting back, I just thought now would be a good time to spill the tea. Just kidding. Let's get into the video. Okay, so uni for me was always like the uni where I went to like sixth form. It was like quite a lot of pressure to do well and to like go to a good uni and just like have your life together. Like that's just how I felt. Like it was a massive point of stress, uni, the whole experience for us. You kind of had to really like know where everyone in my year kind of like came, because my school really helped like act as a gateway to go to like UK unis. I went to an international school. I did the International Baccalaureate. If anyone knows about it, it's hell. You do basically 7 subjects instead of like 3 or 4 A-levels, and they're really hard. It was hell. Beforehand, everyone kind of at my school really knew what they wanted to do, or like that's how it felt. So that I felt personally a lot of pressure to go to a good uni, to like study a course that was going to be great for me. I mean, I didn't really know at the time what I wanted to do. I was lucky to like kind of take politics as a course at school, and that was what I then discovered I wanted to do. Like I love it, and I'm so happy that like I was lucky enough to find something that I love and to be able to study at uni, because I'm the type of person, if I didn't love it, I would not be able to finish it. I would give up. I am a giver-upper. Awkward. So there was a lot of stress around uni to begin with for me and for a lot of my friends. So that kind of took away from the experience, because I was putting a lot of pressure on what uni should be like, both academically and socially. I have an older brother who is 6 years older than me, and he has been through uni, and like I always went to visit him and saw like how much fun it was and how much fun he was having. So I kind of thought, okay, that's what uni is. Like you have the best time like educationally, and also socially it's like insane and you have so much fun. So I was already, before like 2 years before I was about to go to uni, like building it up like in my head, like this is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be the best time of my life. Because also like everyone says it, like my friends who are also my birth givers, my parents, were like, you know, uni is where you meet all your like friends for life and everything. And that was tough for me, because I met a lot of, I mean, my like best friends who I'm like still talk to, and still like we see all the time, I met at like elementary school, like primary school, and then secondary school, like that. So for me, I'm like, how can I meet even better people? I was kind of always comparing, even before. And then when I got here, that was when I started to struggle, because I just believed that like everyone was meant to be like super social and you had the best time ever. I was like, like what am I gonna do if I don't? And then it started to dawn on me, like I would go to freshers, but like I just never felt like super comfortable, I guess. Like I don't know, like everybody that was there like seemed to like happy that was the first time they were ever going out and the first time they were ever away from home. And for me, like because I've like gone to international schools and moved around quite a bit, like I didn't like feel that. Like I didn't feel like, oh my god, I need to go wild, because like I've never been away from home. And I don't know, it was just a weird one. I was very lucky because I had a few friends, like 4 or 5 friends who I knew from home, like some of my close friends coming here to Cardiff. So that really helped me, because I didn't live in halls first year, which was another thing. I don't regret not living in halls. Like for me personally, like that was the best thing. I'm not great at sharing spaces or sharing bathrooms or sharing kitchens. Like I'm just like, I really like, for me, like mentally, I really need an escape. Like I need to come home to my own space and be like happy there so I can regroup and like just like have a pause from everything. Yeah, that was a little bit hard socially. Like I was lucky. I think if I hadn't have known people going in, it would have been a lot more difficult for me, but luckily I knew people, so it was okay. I had a good time, but I wasn't having the time that everyone was telling me I was meant to be having, of like everyday rave. Like I had my friend Charlotte, ooh, Charlotte, so I was lucky because she went to school with me in Belgium, and we coincidentally were both at the same uni, and so from the get-go I had her, and we like were both kind of like, oh, what the hell is going on here? Social media lies, okay? I don't know if anyone else who's like been to uni feels this way, but I remember when I first started uni, I would go on like social media, like Instagram, Snapchat, and everybody looked like all my friends from home and everything looked like they were literally having the time of their lives. And I would sit there and cry because I'm like, why am I not like living my best life right now? Like I wasn't having a bad time, but it seemed bad because I would always compare, like constantly, like, oh, it should be like this, and I should be doing this, and I should be part of like 6,000 societies, and I wasn't. And I was like, what am I doing wrong? Like I'm a very naturally social person. I love meeting people. I love like going out and like going to parties and like meeting people and like meeting all kinds of people. Like that is literally my favorite thing in the world. But for some reason, like when I came, it just wasn't clicking. I noticed also like I didn't really like fit in, which like seriously, like because I moved so much, never like I always knew how to adapt like super quickly. So I've really never had that problem before. Like I'm very lucky that I can kind of adapt to situations because I've had to. I came here and everyone had done A-levels, which was a big thing, and everyone had kind of gone to similar schools and like grown up, and everyone was like English, 100%. I'm English, I consider myself English, but I don't believe culturally I'm as English as other people. And it sounds crazy when you say it, because anyone that meets me, they're like, you're English? And I'm like, yeah, I'm English, of course I'm English, but I'm also like a lot of other things, and most of my best friends are not English. They're American or international and like European in some kind. So that was difficult for me because there was kind of like people didn't really get me. I don't think that's kind of how it felt. Like people were like, why did you live in like Belgium, and why is your dad like not, where is your dad from? And I'm like, honestly, I don't know. For the first time ever, I really like saw myself as different, because growing up at international schools, everyone was different. Everyone had like crazy different pasts and did the same crazy different things growing up, and that was never like, you could be like, I'm from Azerbaijan, and they'd be like, okay, cool, I'm from Kazakhstan, or like I'm from, like it was just never a discussion. So I couldn't really like bond over certain things because like they hadn't had the same like experience as me, and I think they thought I was weird, to be honest. Like I think people were just like, who is she? I think it came across as like I always felt really self-conscious that I was sounding arrogant when I talked about these things, and that's my like biggest fear in life, is sounding arrogant. Like I think that's the worst quality trait you can have. I think it's gross, and I like anyone that thinks they're better than anyone needs to sit down, because everyone is as good as each other, and I hate it. So if anyone like, I was always like, what if they think like I'm like super like up my own because I have like different passports and stuff. I don't know, it was just a weird one. I've got notes because I ramble, and it's gonna be like a 200-minute video. Moving on to like advice for anyone who's coming into uni. I don't know if anyone's gonna watch this who's like gonna need me for advice, because I'm not the greatest advice giver, but socially I would say the best thing you can do is join societies, like because you can do stuff that you enjoy. Like I joined volleyball and I loved it, and I met some cool people, and it was also a way to like occupy your time and give you structure, because when I moved from home, I'm like so family orientated, and I love my like little home structure. Like, and when I had to break free from that, I was like, oh my god, what is going on? I don't know what to do with my time, I don't know what I'm doing with life. And then I started overthinking. I'm like, where am I going in this world? Like, who am I? Am I at the right uni? Am I doing the right course? Do I have enough friends? I'm not doing enough. I'm not joining enough societies. It was, I mean, I still have those thoughts today. Like, all this is still like ongoing, but it's just easier because I have some great friends and I met some good people, and I love Cardiff. Another word of advice, if you don't like your uni, like your city or anything, like move. Don't stay there because you feel like you need to. It can be done. I have so many friends who were like, I didn't like this, I don't like this, I'm gonna leave, and they left, and it was great, and they have the best time. So just do it. Life is too short. It's ridiculous. Too young to be making these decisions, in my opinion. Next, and like I'd say like last point, because it is like quite a major point for me, was like academic like expectations being crushed. I went to schools growing up, which I'm very lucky, very small classes, very like personal teaching. I was like taught how to love my subject and like how to apply it to the world, and like I mean at my old school we called our teachers by their first names. Like it was ridiculous. I mean, I loved it, but it was such a different experience. Then when I came to uni and like I'm sitting in a lecture hall with like 300 other kids who are all kind of different to me, and I don't know, like haven't maybe necessarily studied politics at A level or whatever, and I'm just sitting there and I don't know the professor's name, he doesn't know mine, he will never know mine unless you like go talk to them afterwards, but there's always like a queue of people and it's just not like a comfortable, like I'm quite a shy person, so I'm not gonna go up to them and be like, hey, because that's just not in my nature. Like I can't do that. Like I'm way too shy. I just like scuttled home and like read my books, but I found that I lost some of my passion in the first year. I mean, it's still there. I still love my subject, and like anyone could teach me it and I love it. Like that's just me. I really enjoy it. I didn't feel like I was really like being engaged, and I think that's just like a criticism of the system. Rise against. No, just kidding. That was a real issue for me because I kind of was sitting there and I'm like, I already know some of the stuff, and I know that the first year is about like getting everyone on the same level, which I think is great because everyone should be on the same level, but it kind of just like, it wasn't exciting. Like I didn't like go to lectures like, this is gonna be so interesting. So hopefully my lectures start tomorrow. Hopefully now it's gonna get a bit more exciting, but first year wasn't. That was just a personal experience. Some people don't mind it, some people don't care, but I have heard a lot of people say that it bothers them, and it bothered me. So if you feel that way, don't worry, I get it. Everyone feels the same, I think. And just try and like engage yourself in other ways, like go to the societies relevant to your course. I don't know, find a fun way to incorporate it into your life, because it's a real shame if you go and you love something and then you lose passion because of the teaching, not necessarily because you don't like it. I think that's a crime. Overall, to conclude, enjoy your time. Like just don't put pressure on yourself, and I wish I had known that. If I could look back, I'd be like, just chill. Like just take it for what it is with a pinch of salt, and like whatever it comes, like enjoy it. And if you're not super comfortable doing something, or like going out every night and going crazy, because like that happens, especially at my uni, and like that is fine and good. Like we all love the party, but like it's pretty intense. And because I wasn't really like feeling that, I think just like be kind to yourself. Like it's so like, be kind to yourself, like so like hippie wacky, but like really like just like chill and just enjoy it. Like, I think uni, seriously, one amazing thing I can say is like it's a place where you can seriously like figure out who you kind of want to be and how you want to portray yourself. Warning, there are a lot of assholes in uni. There are a lot of people who will make you think like you're not doing enough with uni, you're not having like the best time because you don't post about it every minute on Facebook or in the Facebook chats. It's like weird how enthusiastic they are all the time. There are a lot of people who are trying to reinvent themselves, and like for me, I hate that. I think it's fake, and I hate fake people. I think you should be who you are, enjoy it, like come into it naturally. But unfortunately, there are a lot of people who see uni as like a time to like completely change who they were at high school because they didn't like who they were in high school or whatever. I don't know, it's some deep psychological stuff going on that I'm not qualified enough to answer. I do not study that course. For me, I don't like it, so I don't deal with it. me earlier. I was like, I hate arrogant people. Me like cutting people out for literally no reason. They don't care about me. Literally nobody cares about me, but I'm giving opinions anyway. Thank God for YouTube. So yeah, just like chill. Just chill. How many times have I said chill? Take a shot for every time I say chill in this video. Just don't put too pressure on yourself, because if you're someone like me who gets very anxious, it's very easy to kind of get trapped in your thoughts and think, oh my god, I'm a failure, I'm not like fun. You are. Or if you're like, you don't feel like you're making enough effort, like that's okay. Like sometimes you're just tired and you don't want to like be like super like excited every second, because trust me, there are some people at uni who don't sleep. Like they are just always like, let's go, and it's just like, whoa. If you are one of those people, like teach me, to be honest, like teach me, because like fair play, you're having the time of your life and you'll see it on social media. Make sure that you incorporate time in your day to like do stuff for you. Like for me, like I missed home so much, and like I miss the comfort of home, so I made sure, especially in my new place, that I just like make it cozy and make it an environment that I can come home to and like, like I can just put on a face mask and like take a long hot shower, or like go to the gym and like, I don't know, like it just do whatever makes you happy. This is the preachiest video. I hate myself. Okay, this is not the direction I wanted to go. I just wanted to be like, hey, does anyone else find uni kind of sucky? Anyway, this video is dragging and I have been filming for too long, as always, because I run my mouth every single day. This is why I don't have many friends. Because people probably meet me and they're like, ew, like, oh my god, she's annoying. And if anyone from my uni watches this, like, please know that I promise I'm a good person. Like, please be friends with me. Anyway, that's it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it kind of like, especially like some of you who are going into freshers now or just finished freshers and kind of like trying to figure out what the hell is going on, because it is daunting, like your first time away from home, like fully, like you're on your own. Oh god. You're alone now. No, but like just it's gonna be fine. You'll meet some great people, and even if you don't, like life is long and you are young, just be wild and free. Okay, now that I really hate myself, have a lovely day, guys. Enjoy freshers, party hard, enjoy uni, party hard, but also study hard. Yeah. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe if you want to. If you don't, swerve. Bye. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it anyway. If you hate me and you go to my uni, I'm sorry. See you next time, guys, in this new little, I'm kind of liking this little setup. Like, it's very crisp. I love you again. Bye. Thank you. See you next time. See you.